Hello, everyone. This is your favorite show, Meet Charles, MC show, I call it. Today, we bring you another exciting discussion or topic. And to help me do this discussion is one noble man, one gentleman that I respect so much. He is from Nigeria and he will tell us something about himself. Welcome to the show, Mr. Ola.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, viewers would like to know something, just a bit about you. Who is Mr. Olayinka in some few seconds? Then we can continue with our show.
Okay. As Mr. Charles has said, my name is Olayinka. I was born in Nigeria. I had my first degree from the University of Ibadan, and I'm currently studying for my master's in Sustainable International Agriculture at the University of Göttingen here in Germany.
An impeccable profile. So nice. So you are in Germany doing your master's?
Yes.
Yes, that is very encouraging. We move straight to our topic. Viewers would like to know the difference between travel health insurance and health insurance in Germany.
So, travel insurance is basically a form of insurance that caters for health risks, health associated risks which involved with traveling and moving from your home country down here to Germany. And one important thing to say is that once the embassy asks you to provide a proof of travel health insurance, you should know that your visa is almost ready. While health insurance is a form of insurance which caters for all associated risks, health risks involved with living, working, and studying here in Germany. And it is also important to state that it is compulsory for all students to have to be registered under one form of health insurance here in Germany.
So if I heard you well, health insurance in Germany, it's compulsory. As a student, you have to have a proof of health insurance.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's meant for your own safety, meant to cater for your own medication and medical treatment, doctor's visit,
yes, exactly.
And you name it.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are some of these insurance institutions that come into mind?
You have like AOK, DAK, TK, Mavista, Care Concepts,
DAD Insurance, Autonova,
exactly.
Yeah, Villa, Optimal.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, so many of them. Yeah. So it depends on you, the student. If you prefer statutory or public health insurance, you choose that one. And if you prefer private, like Mavista, like Autonova, like, I mean, you name it, you go in for that one. So his case and my case is straight. I mean, we are just making a clear thing to you to know that once you are in Germany, you need a proof of health insurance. If you are a student studying in Germany, you have to prove that you are insured. Even before enrollment. Before enrollment, the school would like to know. I mean, some departments would like to know whether you are insured.
With other certificates,
yeah,
health insurance is important.
Sure.
Even to get an accommodation.
Even to get an accommodation, some landlords or house owners would like to know whether you are insured. So this you have to know. So travel health insurance is the one you need before you come. And as you have arrived, you need a proof of health insurance to allow you stay in Germany. Oh, so nice. Thank you. Viewers, if you're watching me now, subscribe, like this video, and share. We are going for a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. We are still here with Mr. Olayinka to share his thoughts about health insurance in Germany. Is there anything that you want to add quickly so that we can move to the other part of the show?
Okay, as I don't talk before, as I don't talk before, travel insurance now to cover for risks with associated with traveling from home country come Germany, and for health insurance, now cover for every associated health risks with they involved for living, make person they study or make person they work for Germany, and it dey compulsory for every student wey talk say he wan come Germany come study.
Yeah, thank you so much. Uh, are there any information, or is there any information that you want to share with us with regard to health insurance in Germany?
Yes, with health insurance in Germany, during the visa application process, if one registers under an health insurance, it can also double as a travel health insurance during the visa application process, which makes every process and the documentation really easy as well.
If I hear you well, you mean you can use the health insurance you are registered for to apply for your visa, because the embassy in your home country will demand
For
travel
an
health insurance.
Yeah, exactly.
And that thing you already did with a health insurance
Insurance.
company in Germany can serve
As
as
a
a travel
travel
health
health
insurance. Oh, so great. I didn't know this.
Yeah, and the good thing is also is you don't have to pay any premium while you're still in your home country. The first premium you pay begins when you get to Germany.
Oh, viewers, this is an interesting information for you. Very exciting. You don't have to pay any premium whilst you are in Ghana or Gambia or Nigeria or Kenya. The premium starts counting, or it only reflects when you come into Germany.
Yes.
Excuse me, viewers, when you come to Germany. All right. Is there any other thing that you wanted viewers to know? Health insurance in Germany. It's about what? Anything that somebody should know?
I think when a student or an individual wants to pick up the private health insurance, he or she has to be careful to ensure that the private health insurance covers all or covers important medical risks. Because some private health insurance, if you do not read through the terms and conditions, you might get into the trouble, the risk health problem, and then discover that this private insurance doesn't cover this particular health issue. So one has to be very careful and read through the whole contract before signing up for private health insurance.
Thank you so much. So, in brief, you mean to say, or I could add that some tariffs of private health insurance
Yes.
do not make the private health insurance liable
Yes, exactly.
for any medical treatment or medication. So when you are choosing private health insurance, know the tariff that you are choosing to avoid any catastrophe or troubles. Some tariffs make them liable for any cost. Some tariffs do not allow the private health insurance to be liable for your medical treatment or medication. This is what viewers have to know.
Yeah, very
important. Thank you so much. And what else can we learn again?
And that's with private health insurances. The individual, the holder of the contract, needs to pay first. Needs to pay for the medical bills, be it drugs, doctor visitation, or maybe an operation. The individual has to pay first before then sending this bill to the private insurance, which then the private insurance then looks through the bill, compares it with the contract you have, and then reimburses you within 3 to 4 weeks.
Another important thing to know. Statutory health insurance will not ask you to pay them again once you're registered with them.
Yes.
But for private health insurance,
you pay first.
You pay for everything that you go out there to do. Then they will reimburse you after your payment.
Based on the contract.
Based on the contract you have with them. Oh, so great. Really? Well, viewers, what you have to do now is to subscribe, like this video, and share this video for other viewers or students to know. We're going for a break. Keep watching. Welcome back, viewers. It's about what you need and just that we provide for, just clever ideas. We are still here with Mr. Olayinka, a student from the University of Göttingen, and he tells us more about health insurance in Germany. What do you add, Mr. Olayinka? People would like to know more about health insurance in Germany.
As I don't talk before, if person register for health insurance during visa application process, that health insurance wey person don't register for fit serve as travel insurance as well, and person no gats pay any kobo or any dime until person reach Germany for the health insurance. And that thing wey dey important na say person gats dey careful if person wan pick private health insurance, because some of the contract, some of the listed contract doesn't they cover all associated health risks. So person gats dey careful to read through this tariff and make sure say this thing wey dey pick it suits me, make yawa no go gas for end. And also, if person register with private health insurance, person gats know say if anything happen, na am go pay first. Maybe even wan pay for drug, pay for doctor visitation, the person gats pay first before the private health insurance go come pay you back, maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks. But for statutory, which is the public health insurance, person no gats pay. Person just give the contract to the doctor or the person attending to you, and the doctor knows how to sort it out with the public health insurance.
Viewers, make una listen. No, me, I don't know road. I grow past some, but me, I don't know road. I don't know these things. So make you listen. Me, I dey follow am. As you see me, so I dey follow am for this information. So we continue from here, dear viewers. We're giving you what you deserve. Just clever ideas. Mr. Ola, what do you add again when it comes to health insurance in Germany?
And that thing wey dey important, wey person gats know for Germany, say if person dey earn less than €450 per month, that is, person dey work less than 45 hours in a month. If you work less than 45 hours in a month, the individual has a choice to pick between either public or private health insurance. But once person start to dey work past 20 hours per week, wetin be say the sum up of all the hours in a week is 80 hours that is in a month, person no get choice again. Person gats register with statutory health insurance. That one dey very important.
Yeah. So with the €450 part, what should students know about the €450 and paying for health insurance or not paying for health insurance? Viewers would like to know more about that.
So if you earn less than €450 in a month, which sums up to working maybe less than 45 hours the whole month, the individual can either choose that I do not need statutory health insurance, which is the public health insurance, and can go for private health insurance. However, it's not compulsory. So the same student can decide to say, "Oh, I prefer public health insurance, and this is what I would go for."
Yeah. And there's this news that students can verify when they are in Germany. And those that are in Germany can also verify that when students are on semester breaks, you should not pay for health insurance, especially if you are on semester breaks. This information is not known to many students. So what students can do is to verify about what we are giving you here, that students should not pay for health insurance whilst they are on semester breaks. Mr. Olayinka, what else can we talk about health insurance with regard to age of a student?
And this part is very tricky in the sense that once a student clocks the age of 30 years old, that is 30 years of age, he or she has to switch from public to private health insurance. The only caveat here is that an insurance like DAK still offers you the chance to continue based on their own overview of you as a person if you're still a student. But other public health insurance, maybe like AOK, TK, not forcefully now, terminates your contract, and then you have to move to private health insurance once the individual clocks 30 years of age as a student.
Yeah, thank you so much. So age matters when you're
Mhm.
registering for health insurance.
Yes.
As a student, you have to know this. Now you know that there is a difference between travel health insurance and health insurance in Germany. You've gotten to know that when you earn less than 450 euros, there's no need for you to force yourself onto one health insurance. You can choose in between statutory health insurance
Private.
and private health insurance. You've gotten to know much about health insurance, especially when you work more than 80 hours a week, a month. When you work more than 80 hours a month as a student, you have no option than to switch to the public or the statutory health insurance.
Yes.
These are very important, very critical things that students who are in Germany or who are yet to arrive in Germany have to know. We are about to end the show. What you can do is to like this video, share this video, and please remember to subscribe and be part of the show anytime we come your way with experts or students who know much about living in Germany. Mr. Olayinka, thank you for appearing on the show.
Thank you for having
We
me.
would like to invite you someday for you
No.
to come and share your thoughts on many things with us.
No problem at all. It
You're
will be a
welcome
pleasure.
again, Mr. Ola.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.